Missile weapons first appeared on the battlefield in the mid-20th century and quickly became a true menace for tanks. With the invention of ATGMs, the race for thicker and thicker steel armor came to an end, replaced by a new one: the search for any means of stopping a shaped-charge warhead. To that end, military engineers developed spaced armor, ERA packages, multilayer sandwiches of different materials, and finally, active protection systems, technologies designed to destroy incoming projectiles in mid-air. The first APS emerged in the middle of the Cold War, but they only became truly widespread in recent years. Naturally, tanks equipped with APS are also found in War Thunder, from early experimental models to the most modern vehicles. Today, we'll explore how to make the most of this technology in combat. The first tank with APS that many players encounter is the Soviet T-55 AMD-1 with the Drozd system. Its sensors and launchers are mounted on the front of the turret and only respond to threats approaching from the areas to the left and right of the gun. To get Drozd to engage, you need to rotate the turret toward the incoming missile, and the turret, unfortunately, isn't very fast. The Soviet APS can intercept projectiles traveling at speeds of up to 700 meters per second, meaning virtually any missile except rare exceptions like the LOSAT. It can even stop the occasional outdated artillery shell, such as those fired by the M109. But most modern SPGs can confidently punch through Drozd's defenses without missing a beat. One of Drozd's key strengths is how its countermeasures are distributed: 8 in total, 2 per each small sector they cover. Punching a hole in this system's defense isn't easy, and if one sector is depleted, it's usually enough just to turn the turret slightly to cover the gap. The T-55 AMD and another Drozd-equipped tank, the T-80 UM-2, can reliably neutralize ATGM carriers and IFVs, such as the AFT-09, VAB Mephisto, Bradley, Dardo, and others. That said, the T-80 UM-2 rarely encounters such enemies. It's far more likely to face top attack missiles. Drozd doesn't handle those threats nearly as well. Modern systems are much better suited for the job. We're talking systems like the Arena M on the Russian T-72B3A, the Trophy on Israel's Merkava, China's GL-6 on the VT-4A1, and the Iron Fist on Britain's Black Knight. The first 3 systems share more similarities than differences. Israel's all-aspect Trophy on the Merkava 4M intercepts projectiles traveling at up to 1,000 meters per second. At rank 8, threats of this kind mostly come from helicopters and drones. This APS has excellent vertical coverage, making it highly effective against many aerial attacks, unless a missile comes in at a very steep angle straight into the roof. The system fires just one ready countermeasure before reloading, but in most cases, that's enough to fend off enemies such as the Soviet BMP-2M. Still, it's always best to destroy such enemies as quickly as you can. Russia's Arena M on the T-72B3 works in a similar way. Its strengths are a wide vertical coverage arc and as many as 12 countermeasures. With its fast reaction time, the system reliably protects the tank from second-generation missiles. However, it won't make you invulnerable. You will mostly face top attack munitions, and even the Arena M can't always save the T-72 from them. Still, the APS often provides one more chance to survive, and that's crucial for a tank with such a slow reverse speed. China's GL-6 stands out because its horizontal and vertical coverage are both quite good. On the VT-4A1, it can intercept practically any ATGM, and even some tank rounds traveling under 1,400 meters per second. The system only carries 4 countermeasures, 2 on each side. This APS is hard to overload, but a determined enemy firing in quick succession can eventually deplete them all. This makes the GL-6 best used with care. When fighting a missile-equipped enemy, it's wise to seize the initiative quickly to immediately strike back or retreat to cover. Finally, Britain's Iron Fist on the Black Knight is the most capable of them all. It can intercept projectiles moving at up to 1,700 meters per second. even some APF SDS rounds, such as the 3BM60. As such, unlike other systems, Iron Fist can provide an edge even in long-range duels with MBTs. That doesn't mean it should be relied upon exclusively. You never know what round your opponent has loaded. But it gives an extra chance to survive at extreme ranges on open maps like the bigger version of Tunisia or Fields of Poland. Interestingly, both the GL6 and the Iron Fist can occasionally intercept aerial bombs, though not always to the user's benefit. After interception, the bomb doesn't simply vanish, it explodes in midair, and the fragments or the blast wave can still damage your tank. APS isn't limited to tanks either. Some IFVs also carry them. The trophy system on Israel's Namer works much the same as on the Merkava. But the KF-41 IFV, developed by Germans and exported to Hungary, is a unique case. Its AMAP ADS modules are mounted on the sides, divided into many small panels. Each one carries its own protective charge, able to fire and absorb the blast. In practice, this combination of APS and applique armor provides decent protection against second-generation ATGMs from the sides, but it won't save the vehicle from top attack weapons. Active protection systems are among the most iconic and effective breakthroughs in modern tank technology. Which APS-equipped vehicle is your favorite? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.